right here.
Steven, how's it going?
Man, life is fantastic, baby.
I'm not going to call you Mega Hulk because I'm a grown man.
Mega!
So, I got it in the news. Stephen Combs, Puff Daddy, a.k.a., he just came out. He wants a political party for the black people. Your thoughts? And he's also endorsed Joe Biden.
Of course. You want the political party for the black people, but endorse Joe Biden, a Democrat. Well, there is a political party for black people, and that's the Republican Party, right? I mean, it started off with black people, and it's still about black people, especially with Donald Trump in office. It's been nothing but about black people, holding up, propping us up, building us up, and that's what it's about. I don't understand what Diddy or P. Diddy or whatever the hell his name is at this point in time. Yes, yeah. But you know, I don't know what his deal is. Honestly, at this point in time, I don't want to say he's a lost cause, but he's been shilling for the Democrat Party for quite some time, so it's to be expected, honestly.
Does it bother you? He goes on Twitter saying, like, we needed to vote for Joe Biden, the black community. It's like, bro, you've been using brothers for decades. They ain't getting rich. Well, some of them are, but it's like, yo, what are you talking about, bro?
At this point in time, I mean, again, it's to be expected that these celebrities are going to shill for the Democrat Party, right? We all understand that that's, especially the black community, the black celebrities, they're going to keep shilling for the Democrat Party, even though the Democrat Party has done nothing for black people whatsoever. They promise reparations, which I can't stand. They promise us free this and free that. But at the end of the day, what have they really done except further that divide between whites and blacks, Hispanics and blacks, everything in black? They're trying to put blacks on an island. I don't want to be on the island. I want to be with my fellow patriots. As we can see, I mean, there's so much diversity here, but yet and still they're constantly shilling for these Democrat politicians that promise them something every 4 years and doesn't deliver anything.
On the flip side, on the celebrity side, Ice Cube also came out this week. He came out saying, yo, I tried to work with you Democrats, but like you don't want to listen to the next to the election, so I gotta go with President Trump.
This is indicative of the Republican Party and the Democrat Party. You got Ice Cube saying, hey, let's talk about this. Let's do something for the black community. The Democrats say, oh yeah, we'll do that for you. After the election. We'll talk about it after the election. We'll get some type of dialogue after the election. After we secure your vote, we'll go ahead and do something for you. Maybe. I mean, just like Joe Biden was talking about when it comes to packing the court. Oh, I'll tell you after the election, right? I can't stand that. Let's talk about this now. Let's have this conversation now. While the Republicans, they're like, look, come to the table. We're going to make some time for you, and we're going to discuss this. We're going to hash this out. And as you can see, you got the platinum plan, right? That's what happens. There's action versus inaction. But I think Ice Cube is getting a dose of what's really going on.
He's getting red pilled.
Absolutely, because I don't mean to be crude, but when it comes to the Democrat Party, it's a plantation. And if you're a black man and you dare run away from that plantation, they will send the hounds after you. And I'm telling you, it's sickening because you got all these celebrities now, right? You got all these celebrities talking down about Ice Cube when he's like, look, I just wanted to have a conversation. I talked to both sides. And only one side responded with something favorable for the black community. The other side is, once again, is taking us for granted, the Democrats. So I'm very proud of Ice Cube. I'm very happy that the man is actually standing behind his word and is actually giving the Republican Party props for actually coming to the table, because the world needs to see more of that.
I know we talked about it. How do we change the narrative for like
amazing?
Thank you.
How do we change the narrative for like minority communities? Like, hey man, if you're gonna speak up, don't hate on me for like my opinions, my beliefs.
Okay, within the black community, especially within the black community, there's a crab in the bucket type of mentality, right? If we're doing something, it doesn't matter if we're doing something for the black community or not. Like me as a black conservative, I'm trying to stand for the black community. I'm trying to get us to elevate our minds and to see what's really going on, open our eyes. open our minds. Do some research for that, daggone God's sake, right?
Is that the problem? Is like, because it's laziness, right?
Yeah.
Like if I go to the hood and be like, I rep Donald Trump, you'd be like, what's that, dog?
Yeah.
Like, no, you're not getting out of the hood.
Well, I mean, it is, honestly, it really does boil down to laziness. There was a gentleman I was talking to last week, and we were just going back and forth. And he walked away when he started hearing some information, right? At the end of the day, it's laziness, and they don't want to hear anything that has to do with accountability or self-responsibility. You know what I'm saying? That's what it boils down to. And when it comes to laziness, they don't want to do their research. They want to be spoon-fed on a consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? You talk to the average person, they don't know why they don't like Donald Trump. They just know that the news media told them not to like him, so that's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's really ridiculous. It's disgusting. But we're gonna break through. We're gonna break through.
Lastly, the World Health Organization just came out saying like, hey, locking down doesn't really work. And do we feel like Gavin Newsom, all these Democrat states like New York, Seattle, Portland should be opened up?
They definitely should be opened up at this point in time. Again, the information's out. The word is out, and the word has been out. But again, it boils down to, are you going to be willing to listen to the truth, or are you going to be sitting in this constant lie that the Democrats have been constantly telling
baby.
you? Yeah, man.
You know it.
Yeah,
you know it, brother.
Yes, sir. So it really gets down to, let's get some red pilling going on. Let's get the people the information. Those who have an ear, let them hear. Some people are gonna turn their ears off to the truth, and that's to be expected. But there's going to be people like me who got red pilled due to people coming out there, due to the Candace Owens and the David J. Harrises of the world. They're going to come out there and they're going to be able to put out the truth, and people like me are going to listen, and we're going to keep converting. That's what we're going to do.
What is it going to take besides getting for more information for brothers to be like, it's okay to be a Trump supporter?
Honestly, it takes a bit of bravery. People just need to grow a spine at the end of the day. You just need to grow a spine.
Yeah.
Stop being so scared and I don't want to, be the black sheep of the group. You know what I'm saying? Just grow a spine, be a man, right? To the men out there, be a man. Man up, okay? You always want to talk about, I keep it 100. Yeah, man, I keep it 100. Well, we're giving you the truth. We're trying to tell you to keep it 100, but when it comes to the truth, all of a sudden you don't want to keep it 100.
Persecuted.
You want to be victim mentality. I'm so sick of the victim mentality.
I know I said last one, you had a point,
Look at
sir.
Trump, man. Look at Trump. He stands up for what he believes in, doesn't care what anybody says. He just says what he says, and he takes the heat, Man to man, man up, say what you want to say. That's why I support Trump, because the First Amendment. Say your piece, speak up, speak your truth, and stop caring what other people think about you.
Thank you.
That's why I support Trump.
And lastly, the Black Lives Matter move, do you still have the same opinion?
Oh yeah, it's never going to change. There's nothing that the BLM has been doing that has been bettering the black community. There's nothing BLM has been doing that has been bettering America. All they do is burn up everything.
Burn down cities.
They burn down cities. That's not helping. Burning down the black community, that's not helping. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and try to lend any type of credence to an organization such as that that's so destructive, that harasses citizens just because they have a different opinion, difference of opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's what America's about, having a different opinion and being able to stand by that and not be harassed just because, hey, I like Donald Trump. Hey, I like the fact that he's giving back to the community. Hey, I like the fact that he's building us up as opposed to tearing us down. But I guess that's a bad thing, huh?
And it's a shame that it takes a black person to have to say this to other black people, that it's wrong to burn down, neighborhoods.
Let me say something about that.
It's just so sad that that it takes us to have to tell our people that, and when someone else from the outside, someone who doesn't look like us,
speak on it.
They are racist. They are mansplaining or telling us something that they shouldn't be saying. The truth like that.
Is the truth. The truth has no color. I don't care. Look, if I come to the black community and say, hey, 6% of the population, the black men, are committing over 50% of the violent crime, and then I walk away, right? If a white person come up and said,
Racist.
6% of the population, the black men, are committing 50%, over 50% of violent crimes. Oh my gosh, you're a racist. You're so terrible. Dox him, dox her. The truth has no color.
It's a shame.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that, yeah.
I'm sick of that.
Yeah, same.
I want us to get to the point where we can tell the truth, regardless of what the truth contains, right? Regardless if it hurts your feelings. Like I said, man up. Aren't you men? Aren't you women? Are we grown? This is grown folk talk. If you can't be at the grown folk table, then go sit at the kiddie table.
That's right.
How about that?
I'm gonna say we're just having a Malcolm X on this corner right here. We're just having it right now. That's how I feel right now.
Yeah.
What was your guys' social media? If you guys wanna, do you have any projects in the works?
Well, we still got You Ain't Black, you know what I'm saying? Joe Biden, that's for you. We still got that going on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And, still the same old Real Talk Period Productions on YouTube, Instagram and Twitter, Real MAGA Hope. And, you'll find me at these rallies. Oh, yeah.
I'm always getting all kinds of shout-outs and whatnot. Hey, man, like I saw you in that video. So, yeah, just go to realbenhunter.com. You can find everything that I'm doing there, man.
Who's your social media again, sir?
Real MAGA Hope on Instagram and Twitter, Real Talk Period Productions on YouTube, You Ain't Black on YouTube, and Stephen Davis, that's a PH, the real one.
I can't hold it any longer!
Yeah!
Oh man, it's so good to see you guys.
What's going on, buddy? How you feeling, man?
Can I take a picture of you?
Let's do it. Let's do
If you don't run for office, you're missing out right now. You are absolutely, look at this.
One of these days, I'm going to get there.
You're running the corner.
One of these
You're running it.
I'll run for office on the corner, daggone it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steven.
Appreciate you, man. Who are we? Who? We're warriors standing in the gap. Aye. And in unity pushing the system back. Aye. Declaring that California will be the true state of liberty. Aye. Where freedom reigns. Aye. New change brings. Aye. Healing to a people. Aye. That's under one true nation. Aye. Under God. Aye. Indivisible. Aye. Liberty. Aye. Justice. Aye. For all.